Hey everyone, welcome back to the Osmosis Gaming channel. And I want to talk about this topic that's like literally sweeping the nation. Each and every day is like insane. Now this creeping clown epidemic is literally like sweeping the nation every single day. Now the number of these sightings are growing every single day. Every day there's a new report of someone seeing these clowns. And they're like creepy clowns. Like they're not your friendly clowns that you see at birthday parties. Now, so we all know what clowns. We all know clowns. We all know what clowns stand for. We all grew up liking clowns. Most of us at least grew up liking clowns. I know I grew up liking clowns. I wasn't afraid of clowns growing up. I'm not afraid of clowns now. But many people today, adults and children alike, fear clowns. And it's, some would say it's an irrational fear, but I find it to be a rational fear because some clowns aren't scary. We know Pennyworth the clown, alright? Everybody knows Pennyworth the clown. That's a scary ass fucking clown. I don't like looking that motherfucker in the face. But that doesn't mean every single clown I see I'm scared of. But anyway, the majority of people like clowns. Like I said, I myself like clowns. And you know, a lot of parents have clowns around their kids, you know, for their birthday parties and shit like that, you know, to entertain the kids' friends, you know, and their friends' kids, and you know, parental shit like that, to just get the party going. Because you know, kids parties, like being at a kid party as an adult is not the most exciting thing in the world, and you need to entertain the shit out of your children and everybody else's children. Let's get that straight. Now these clowns, they make pet balloons, they're doing magic tricks and shit. You know, being friendly, because that's what you pay them for, to be friendly to your child. You don't pay them to like lure your kid into a damn bush or into the woods to freaking do whatever the fuck they want to do to them, offering candy and money and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? Now, everybody in the United States, I'm pretty sure this is a nationwide thing right now. Everyone's fearing these clowns, and it's because of these creepy clown sightings, which it's understandable. Like, especially we're in October, okay? October's Halloween. October is the month where Halloween happens. You know, everybody like dresses up and shit for Halloween as ghosts, ghouls, monsters, superheroes, whatever the fuck the case may be. But everybody is dressing up as something, especially clowns. It's like one of the most common costumes for Halloween is clowns, other than superheroes. But clowns, you see a lot of people dressed as clowns. Now, I myself, I love Halloween. Everybody else loves Halloween. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you love Halloween. We love Halloween because of the movies. It's the official commencement of fall. There's pumpkins everywhere. There's pumpkin pies to be eating. There's pumpkin spice here, pumpkin spice over there. There's pumpkin spice in my morning coffee so I can channel my inner white girl. And there's just pumpkins everywhere. And that's just like the best feeling in the world. I had a pumpkin spice coffee this morning and I was like, oh my God. Anyway, now besides the pumpkin spice lattes and the macchiatos, we see Halloween decorations on almost every house, which is exciting to see, not only as a kid but also as an adult. I like seeing Halloween decorations there. There's like one specific house by my job that I drive past every morning and every night going to, like coming to work and then going back home. I pass this house and it has like a Grim Reaper, like in a witch, like standing next to each other on their porch. And like I tend to forget sometimes that that's there. And sometimes I drive past, I'm like, yo, who the fuck is standing over there with that fucking scythe right now? I will literally run you over because you're not going to get to me. But anyway, that's besides the point. But, now, this is where these, for lack of a better word, these shithead ass clowns fuck the whole thing up. Because this gets me mad, alright? This gets me mad. These assholes are everywhere. Like, I'm from New Jersey, right? There's been sightings, I guess, this past weekend or during the week. A few people, a girl to be exact, a female, reported a clown sighting in Wayne It was staying, I think it was by William Patterson University. I'm not too sure. But that's like the most wooded. It isn't Wayne somewhere. Wayne is a very wooded like area. That's why you get a lot of deers around there. So if you're from that area, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not from that area, now you know. So there was a sighting of a clown in the woods, and it was just standing there. And as soon as she went back inside to her office or something, or whatever it was, wherever she went inside to, they reported, called the cops. The person turned around and left, whatever the hell they was. The cops showed up. They didn't see nobody there. Anyways, these assholes are just hiding in bushes everywhere and hiding in woods, and these assholes are out here early, like early in the morning, 7:30, 6:30 in the morning. Those are the times kids are walking to school, which is like, it's fucked up. Like, why are you doing that? So they're using candy, they're using money as bait to lure these kids, and at times I've heard reports of them trying to lure women into the woods too, to do God knows what, because that's what these assholes do for fun. Now, I've seen videos of these assholes on porches, and they're standing in people's backyard and shit. Like, why the fuck are you in people's porches and in their backyard? Like, did you forget, like, that's private property? Like, people pay their taxes, so you're not on their fucking lawn and shit. So, like, what is it, like, what's going through these motherfuckers' heads? Like, I don't get it. Now, there was a trend going on for a while. I don't know if these people still do these videos, but I know they're not from the States. I think they're from like Europe or some shit like that. These creepy clown people, they're dressed as clowns. There's YouTube videos of this shit everywhere. I've seen them everywhere, where they're dressed as clowns, and they're like, they pull these pranks where they're like killing fake people, and they'll run after the people who witnessed them technically killed that person. Those motherfuckers, right? Funny, haha, let's get a good laugh. It was fun while it lasted. Look what the fuck we're dealing with now. So now, this shit, like I said, is getting out of hand. Because now, there's reports of clowns being seen with guns. They're walking around with machetes. They're walking around with fucking cleavers and shit on the sides of the roads and shit. So it's like asshole clown that's standing down the street on the side of the road. Do you know I can fucking see you? Did you know I can fucking see you? Why are you standing there like that? Why? And most of the time, these, like I said before, these assholes, because they're assholes, they're out here at 7:30 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. They're at parks, they're in the bushes, they're in the woods trying to. There's times where kids are out and about going to school. I also saw this video over the weekend where this guy was with his friend jogging in the park at 7:30 in the morning, and they spot a clown just like walking by himself. There's nobody around. It's creepy as shit. It's broad daylight, but it's still creepy as shit. And they were kind of dumb for kind of like approaching the clown from a distance, or they still approach the clown, which is like the dumbest move ever. So the clown turns around and starts chasing them. And this motherfucking clown can run. Let me tell you, this motherfucker almost caught up to them. It was like, I'm like, motherfucker. But anyway, would have been me, we would have been fighting. I don't give a shit. And I'm not one to be fighting, but we would have been fighting. Anyway, that's not the point here. Osmosis. Let's stay focused here. So I watched this video this afternoon about these sightings and where these sightings have been reported. Like, all the reports are coming from Alabama, they're coming from Georgia, Maryland, South and North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Mississippi. I can't even say that right. And like I mentioned earlier, there is starting to be reports in New Jersey, which is my home state, and the reports have been very close to where I live at. So that's my question is, why the fuck are you here? Why the fuck are you up here? Now, my concern, like, it's getting out of hand because, like, my concern, like, I'm trying to be funny about the matter, but in all seriousness, it's like really getting out of hand. Like, this concerns me as a parent. Like, I have a 1-year-old, and while my 1-year-old doesn't know what the fuck Halloween is, his mother and I, my girlfriend and I, we celebrate Halloween. She likes Halloween, I like Halloween. So, you know, we take them out trick-or-treating. Like, that's things you do with your children. So, now, we take him out to get candy. Now, that candy's going all to me because he can't eat candy, obviously. But that's not the point here. But anyway, I usually go trick-or-treating with my child. Like, we took him last year for his first Halloween. Went with my brother and my sister-in-law, who are like preteens. They're all pre-teenagers. So, you know, they still get a kick out of Halloween and trick-or-treating, which is normal. That's what kids do. So, it's like, do I really want to go out and like be on alert the entire time, like trying to watch my back and corners to make sure no clowns like trying to chase me or trying to attack me or kill me or trying to rob me or hurt me and my children or my brothers and sisters-in-law? Or would I much rather stay home and watch Hocus Pocus and Halloween Town on the Disney Channel, drinking pumpkin spice lattes and shit, which I think would be the much better option. But anyway, or should I go outside right now, strapped, ready to bust a cap in somebody's motherfucking ass for trying to approach me as a fucking clown? But I digress. Let me get back to the point. Shit's getting out of hand, alright? Shit is getting out of hand. Alright? You motherfuckers need to stop. Alright? Before somebody gets hurt. Unintentionally and intentionally. Because there's people that are going to do things. So I read, like, that leads to my next point. So I read an article today about some clown sightings, right? I don't remember exactly where it was in another state, obviously. But the police department of that city and state were concerned with people taking matters into their own hands as they start spotting clowns trying to terrorize them and incite fear into them and their children. But like, that's the whole point of this. Like, that's the whole point of this whole ordeal. Like, this whole ordeal is people nowadays are not afraid to make good use of their Second Amendment and unload a few shells. And people rightfully so can do that, but people are not afraid to do that nowadays. Now, we all know our Second Amendment. We all have the right to bear arms, and a lot of people do so, legally and illegally, but a lot of people do so. So, a lot of people are going to react in such ways where they're going to start hurting these clowns in a bad way for approaching them and their children. And you kind of cannot blame people for doing so, because people are going to want to defend themselves, especially when it comes to their children. People are going to want to defend their children. So I read this article like right before I started doing this video, and this little attempt to try to make this serious point funny and enjoyable for you guys to withstand and not get bored listening to. So there was this incident in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Now that's let's heading down south. Now this happened last night, Sunday. There was a man dressed as a clown, and he was shot in the head and is now in the hospital in critical conditions. Now, that's how he was found on the scene by the police department. There were reports of gunshots on whatever street it was, and that's how he was found. He was found with multiple gunshot wounds, I guess, or in the van or something like that. I will link the article in the description so you guys can read it. But the main thing of the article is that he was shot in the head and he is in critical condition in the hospital. So like, that's like the problem with this whole situation. Now, these cults or whatever the hell it is, whatever people consider it to be, like whatever these clowns are doing, like whichever they find it fun or is a prank or they're doing it to incite fear, they get a kick out of that, they're bored or whatever, like that's a problem. Like the homie Thunder said, I'm gonna link his video in the description too. Like, if you don't know who Thunder is, I will link him in the description. He also made a video stating his thoughts about this, and he made a good point. How are you so bored nowadays that you want to just throw on a clown mask and a clown outfit and just stand around in a park or in the woods or whatever, no matter what time of day it is, and scare children and scare other people, adults and children, with this clown costume. Like he said, there's so much shit to do. Like, there's so much technology everywhere. There's so much. Go on YouTube or something. Make a YouTube video or something. Make the most shittiest YouTube video ever. Or make the most viral YouTube video ever. Go draw. Go read a book. Go to a comic book store. Go to a library. Do some homework. Go to school. Do something with yourself other than just be bored and throw on a clown costume and start terrorizing the neighborhood. Like, I just don't get how people get that bored. You must have a lot of time on your hands to do that shit. Matter of fact, go to school, go get a job. That'll keep you busy for the entire day, where you don't need to be going outside in a clown costume terrorizing little children and trying to lure them in with candy and shit. Cause while I'm pretty sure a lot of people are just doing it to get a kick out of it, but the vast majority are walking around armed. They're dangerous, walking around with weapons and shit. So I'm pretty sure their intents are to hurt people. Now, with Halloween looming just a few weeks away, a lot of people like have to be like extra cautious or whatever, especially the parents or just people in general who want to dress up as clowns. Like, I don't think that's like the best choice of costume this year because of this whole situation. But like, I don't know, anything can happen this Halloween. This Halloween for sure is not gonna be a fun one. If people go out, if you do go out for Halloween, I'm gonna take the advice myself. Be safe. Make sure you go out with a group. Like, make sure it's a group of at least 5 people minimum. Do not go trick-or-treating by yourself. Parents, my people who are parents, if you watch this video, do not send your little 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old trick-or-treating by themselves. Put on your warm jackets. Go buy some pumpkin spice lattes or something. Go get yourself a nice macchiato. Real nice pumpkin spice, alright? Channel your inner white girl. Throw on some Ugg boots. Daddies, throw on whatever Skechers shoes you have on. Or your Jordans or whatever it is. And go out there with your kids and trick-or-treat with your kids like a responsible adult. And if you don't want to do that, then just keep your kids at home where they're safe and sound. And if you spot somebody in your backyard, then you bust a cap in the motherfucker, and then that's all. There you go, problem solved. They're trespassing on your property, and you know, it is what it is. But this is literally some scary movie type shit. Like, this is some Purge, scary movie, Friday the 13th, It, Pennywise, hunting kids out of sewages and shit. Shit. Because this is some shit. But, anyway, that's all the time I'm going to take from you guys to listen to me and my bullshit ass rant. Even though this is a serious matter, a lot of people might find it bullshit. I try to make it funny, which is not a funny situation because people are getting hurt and scared, and it's just going to escalate from where it's at right now. It's just gonna get worse from here on out. So y'all be safe. Saved? What the fuck is saved? Y'all be safe out there. I try to combine the 2 words. Saved out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, safe out there. Saved? No? I get it? No. Okay, anyway. Y'all be safe out there. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think about this shenanigans. And don't forget to run, bitch, run! He gon' kill you.